Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about this eyeshadow palette from ABH, from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have to say that I have mixed opinions about this because some shadows are perfect, but others are downright really bad. So let's get into it. The palette looks like this, like right here. I think you might know this by now. I think this came out about a month ago, and how they release makeup nowadays is like forever ago. And yeah, this is what the palette looks like, and I'm gonna bring it closer so you can see better. And these are the shades. It's a collaboration with the YouTuber Carli Bybel, so that's where the name came from and everything. It's a holiday collaboration. I don't think they're gonna release another eyeshadow palette until the holidays, but nobody can know that for sure. Yeah, I think this was rushed. This would have been a great palette for spring, like for early spring. This would have been great. But right now I don't really see the point of this eyeshadow palette. It is really pretty. I love the color scheme, like it's amazing. I love it. I love that about this eyeshadow palette, but right now mostly everyone, like, I don't wear eyeshadow based on season, but this would be like a good eyeshadow palette for spring. Well, I'm gonna get into it why it's not so good. And I'm gonna start with the first row and swatch everything and tell you what I think about each shade. First we have I don't know how to pronounce the names, sorry. But it's like a really pretty inner corner highlight. Like, I like that they have that. They don't have a black, so you can't get like darker looks out of this palette, but they do have this really pretty inner corner highlight that I absolutely adore. I love this. I think this one they did an amazing job with. Yeah, let's swatch another eyeshadow. Then we have Bybel. So here it is. The mattes blend well. Like, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna swatch now Mandala or Mandela. I don't know how to pronounce that. And this is the shadow that everyone was obsessed with, like this one right here, Mandala. This was the shadow that everyone wanted. Like, everyone wanted to get to like a dupe, to find a dupe and dupe this because this is really pretty. But it swatches like crap and it doesn't show up on the eye at all. Like, with any primer or whatever you do, I don't think it's gonna show up. Like, I tried everything and it still won't show up. I don't know if it's more of a topper or not, but it doesn't show up. Next thing we have Libra right here, which is this pretty, like, reminds me of like well, it's pretty similar to a light brown, which this is how I see it. And yeah, we have Jode. I don't know what the names mean. I think they have a meaning to Carli, but I don't really watch Carli as much anymore. And well, I don't think I've ever watched her like religiously, but I've seen some videos here and there, but not like follow her. I don't think I was ever subscribed to her, But I like her. She's a nice girl. I have nothing against her. And the next thing, I think the OA, it's a TV show from what I've heard other YouTubers say. Next we have Bowie, or I don't know. It's like a cool toned brown. I really love this because I think this is a good shade to have in this palette, because you can do this is what I like about this palette. You can do cool toned and warm tone eyeshadow looks. You can pretty much do everything with this eyeshadow palette. Well, except darken up your look with black, because this one doesn't have a black. But I don't know if I'm sad or happy about this, because mostly everyone has a black in their collection, so I don't know if it's a plus or a minus per se. Depends on what your style is, on what you're wearing the most, and things like that. The next eyeshadow is Bear. This one is really pretty, but it can be pretty powdery, but it's really buttery. From the formula, we know that the ABH formula is it's kind of powdery, and I think this one right here, Moo, I think this is her best friend from what I've heard. This one is the best shade of the palette, hands down. Like, this is amazing. I love this shade so much. So Carli, you did a good job on this one, but this one is crap. And I was so excited about this one, about Mandala, but sadly it was so bad. And Chai and Cindy, I'm gonna swatch both right here. Well, right here. Steve or Stev, or I have I think this one is the darkest shadow in the palette, and it looks amazing on the eye. I had no problems blending it, and I had no problems packing it on. It's amazing. I had no issues. It's on the drier side, but it's not the driest like Huda eyeshadows. It's not that dry. Well, I don't have any more room. Well, I'm gonna swatch like this. It's not in order. Aura, which I think is just perfect. Just an amazing shade. Aura right here. We have the last shade, My Angels, which is a really pretty gold shade. I love this. And where can I put this? Well, maybe right here, so you can see better. Well, this is the entire eyeshadow palette. Like I said, it's not in order. Well, if it's gonna focus. I love that gold. As you can see, it's really pretty. And the shades are more on the muted side of things. Like, as you can see, it's not anything too bold or too, I don't know, it is pigmented, but it's not like in your face color. But these blues right here, like this, like kind of grayish blue and blue right here, it's amazing. Like, you can see how it shines. And Moo, it's my favorite shadow from the entire palette. I think it's because it reminds me of the Sultry formula. So, well, I'm gonna get into the formula right now. The formula is kind of different. It's not like other eyeshadow palettes from ABH. Some shades can be a little dry. Like, I'm gonna bring it closer. Like that Bowie, I still have to learn the names. Bybel, well, The drier shades are Bybel, Bowie, and Stev. So you can find them. Bybel, Bowie, and Stev. Steve, I don't know. Steve? Is it Steve? Or it's from Stevia? I don't know. Does she like Stevia? I actually don't know. Sorry. But yeah, these are on the drier side of things. And the best shimmers from the palette are Moo, Aura, and My Angels. Well, I'm gonna start with the first row. It's Jode, OA, Moo, Aura, and My Angels. Well, pretty much everything, like every shimmer, but besides, like, except the Mandala one. The Mandala one was such a letdown, and I had some thoughts about returning it, because I do have similar shades in other eyeshadow palettes, and I actually didn't need this one. So if you're on a budget and you feel like you're missing out on something, you're not. You can find these shades in your collection. It's not a staple of any kind. Like, it's not a staple. I don't think it's ever gonna be a staple in my collection. It's not something you need, but if you want to have it, go ahead and get it. It's not something you absolutely need in your life. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know. The best mattes are Chai, Cindy, and Bear. Well, the second row. Bear, Chai, and Cindy are the most blendable, buttery mattes ever. I love them. And yeah, I think this palette is a hit or miss. Like, depends on what you like or not. I don't know. I don't think it's worth the price. Like, I think I paid for it $43 or $45, something similar. I'm trying to make the exchange, to get the exchange rate, but yeah, I think this was about $45. Like I said, it's not something you need. If you like it, I think you should swatch it in the store, because I swatched this one in the store, Mandala. I don't know if I got a bad one, but in the store it was perfect. I don't know, the lighting, I got a bad one. I don't know the explanation, but this one is just crap. I'm so pissed about this. Like, it's so annoying, because I wanted this specific eyeshadow palette just for that one shade. Like, I know it's a little wasteful, but I wanted to get this to be like my staple holiday eyeshadow palette, and I don't think it's gonna happen. Because this one eyeshadow just pissed me off so much that it turned me off from the entire palette. I'm still pretty sad about the Mandala shade, and I'm not gonna shut up about it, apparently. But yeah, I'm still kinda sad about that, and I'm not gonna let it go. This one is crap. So yes, this was my review. I hope you liked it. If you agree or disagree, you can leave your opinions in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you want, and see you next time. Bye!